The University of Utah has a game this week against Arizona State. Let's go ahead and break it down.
If you are part of the 95% of our audience that is not subscribed, please consider doing so. Thank you.
How's it going, AJ?
Doing good, buddy. Doing really good. Been a busy week.
Yeah.
How about you?
Great week. A lot of fun. Not a great weekend for our University of Utah football team. Do you want to start there?
That's unfortunately where we need to start, my friend.
All right. So let's go ahead and break it down for us. What happened with the Utes in Oregon this week? Not that you guys didn't let us know in the comments below.
Yeah. We heard plenty about what happened. There was a very rough game to be played there. Oregon came out outclassed, outplayed in every aspect of the game. Utah just struggled to get anything going, really.
You were at that game, weren't you?
I was.
Yeah.
I was. Yeah. It was very cold also.
Oh, I'll bet.
Just for the record, it was very cold.
Let's go ahead and move forward to what Utah has coming in, which is Arizona State.
Yes, sir. This is going to be a good game. Hopefully it's a good bounce back game for the Utes. Arizona State is no slouch. No. These guys have played a lot of really tough teams all the way down to the wire. Utah, after the onslaught from Oregon, their defense is now 18th ranked in the nation. Their offense has moved up to 104th nationally. Arizona State has the 13th ranked defense, but I mean, this is a tough defense, man. These guys held Michael Penix in Washington to 275 yards, 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, which is just super not Michael Penix like, right? He really struggled against this Arizona State defense. And then they also have the number 82 ranked offense in the country. They're not super high powered. They're running on their third string quarterback, Trenton Bourquet. He's been a backup most of his career. These guys had injuries. They had a transfer in from Notre Dame, Drew Pine, that ended up getting hurt, and then they had a stud freshman quarterback that came in and was supposed to be really good for him, Jaden Rashada. He also gets hurt, so Trenton Bourquet started the last 4 games for him. He's played okay, but I do want to be clear: this Arizona State's a lot better than the 2-4 record that they currently have. The offensive line is a little bit banged up. They've got some transfer guys in that have played a lot more than they were kind of hoping for. They've got a really good running back in Cameron Scatabo. He's done a really good job. He's a really strong rusher. He can catch out of the backfield, kind of Sione Vaki-ish. So right. He's kind of a Swiss Army knife. He can do it all. And they got another just straight up running back in DeCarlos Brooks, who had 3 touchdowns last week. So this is a really good football team. They're coming along. They're making big strides. I mean, they beat Washington State last week, who was ranked for the beginning half of this season. So Arizona State looks tough. They're going to come in here. They've got a chip on their shoulder. They're trying to win football games, and I think Utah's trying to get that bad taste for that Oregon game out of their mouth. And I think they're going to be looking to perform in front of the home crowd.
Absolutely, I would say that Arizona State is probably one of the top 3 defenses that the Utah Utes have seen this year. It's probably what they're going to be dealing with.
Yeah,
as far as that pressure and the fact that this offense hasn't really been able to produce at the level that we would want them to do at this point of the season with this schedule. So yeah, for sure. I definitely see that. Do we expect a good bounce back win for Utah? Or
I think the opening line on this is Utah by 11. Utah's at home. Traditionally, they play very well at home.
Traditionally.
I think Utah's got a good chance to win this game. As long as they can come in the line of scrimmage, they've got to block it up. They've got to stop that run. Like I said, Arizona's got a pretty good running attack and those, kind of dual-headed monster for running back. If they can stuff the run, turn Bourquet into a passer where he's got to drop back. Again, they do have a banged-up offensive line.
Right.
And Utah's defensive line is just barely all the way healthy. So if we can get to a point where he's got to drop back and try to sit in the pocket, it's gonna be advantage Utah, right? They're gonna be able to get in the backfield. They should spend some time back there getting some sacks and some tackles for loss. And if we can do that and put them in some extended third down positions, ASU is ranked 125th in the country in third down percentage, and Utah's ranked number 1 in the country in third down efficiency on defense. If we can get them into some of those third down positions, it's going to be tough for them to keep the ball moving and really put some points up against Utah.
Is there any risk for this one to be a trap game at all?
Always, yeah. This could be a really tough game for Utah because they're expected to win. And if the players don't go out there, I do think Kyle Whittingham does a really good job of getting his players ready week in, week out, and making sure that, they're ready to play every game. They don't put any games ahead of them. It's not saying look ahead to Washington or anything like that. Arizona State's going to be coming to play. I think Utah will be ready. I think they're going to be firing on all cylinders. They're going to need every one of those cylinders for the Washington game here in a couple of weeks.
Right.
And hopefully they use this as a good tune-up game to get some, to get some more groove going on offense and get that Oregon game in the past.
Nice. It's a noon kickoff for this one, right?
That's correct. Yep.
All right. So yeah. One of the early ones, not that famous quote, they're not in the afternoons anymore. Remember
that? Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, yeah, look forward to it. Hopefully it's a nice bounce back win for the Utes there. Get another one in the in the win column there against Arizona State.
Yep, absolutely. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you think.
Absolutely. Once again, folks, if you're watching this on YouTube, the full episode of covering everything we talked about in podcast format is available on YouTube as a video underneath our playlist labeled podcast. It's also available audio only wherever you get your podcasts.
And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you share it. We appreciate all the engagement with you guys. Keep commenting down below. We love it.
Absolutely. We're on the grind to 1,000 subscribers. So make sure if you this type of content you like, please be sure to subscribe. We're going to be giving away the first $500 in AdSense revenue back to our subscribers. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. With that said, my name is Darren. This is AJ, and this has been the DNA Sports Recap.
Till next time.